All right, guys. I am going to show you how to listen to an audiobook from your wireless device or your mobile device. So I have an iPhone. So right now I'm going to pull up, you should be able to see my phone. I'm going to pull up my Audible. And so you should see that at the bottom right down here. I'm going to pull that up. So what you do, you're just going to download it from the App Store. You should have it on the Android device too. When you pull it up, excuse me, you will just search for Audible for iPhone, and then actually you can download both of these because I'll show you how you can swap them out. So Kindle and Audible, you can get both of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and open Audible. All right, and so I already have Miracle Morning on here. And so what you'll do is, of course, like I'm just going to
Born out of desperation.
I just touched on Miracle Morning, and then it's going to play. And so what I really like about this is I can bookmark different spots in the book, because I didn't know that before. And so, of course, you know, I can just press play. I can listen to it. What I like to do most is when I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I plug in my earbuds and I get some stuff done around the house, you know, like laundry, dishes, just some cleaning here and there, take the dog out, just some things that I need to do while I wake up. And so I just do that, and I plug in my earbuds and listen to my personal development at that time. But, you know, there's sometimes you're like, oh, that was a really good thing. I really want to remember it, and I can't really highlight it just by listening to it. You know, you're afraid you're not going to absorb it. So what you can do is, as you're listening, you see where it says clip. You can bookmark it that way. I'm going to show you what that does.
Desperation is the raw material of drastic change. Only those who can leave behind everything they have ever believed in can hope to escape.
Add note or preview.
William S. Burroughs.
You don't have to add note. If you just want to do a bookmark, it will just do the bookmark and nothing else. But let's say I want to say, like, that's really important, you know, or whatever. You can make a note of whatever just so you can remember it and hit save, and it's going to go on.
To make profound changes in your life.
Okay. You can, like, if you want to hear something again, or your kids came in the room and you didn't get to hear it, you can go back 30 seconds. You can go forward 30 seconds. If you lose your place and you want to see what chapter you're in, you can just look at all the chapters and, you know, go to a certain chapter. Let's see here. If they're speaking very slowly and you're like, oh my gosh, they need to speed it up, you can tap on the speed and change the speed of the voice. I do that sometimes, especially with podcasts. Let's see what else there is. I think that's all I'm going to show you for right now. Okay, so here's something else that I like to do. So when I'm reading an Audible, I always like to buy the book as well. And here's why I like to do that. So I'm going to swap over to Kindle. All right, and here is my Kindle app. Okay. All right, and so here's Miracle Morning here. And it will usually sync with what I have in Audible. So go to that location. I'm not going to go to that location right now. All right, so I can read here, and then I can adjust to where, you know, I am in Audible. So here's what I like about it. If I want to see anything that I've bookmarked in Audible, I can just click just by touching my screen and see these bookmarks at the top. Whoops, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. The notes at the top. Okay, so that's my notebook. So anything that you see in gray here, that's what I've tapped on my phone. Okay, so on Audible. So I can go back through here and see okay, I liked that. Now let me kind of look and see what was it that I liked. And then I can go back and highlight it. And I can just do that all day long and see, what was it that I liked. I took a note there. I took a bookmark there. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to purchase the book and then go back and look so I can, take notes better. That's the thing about books like this. Personal development is just that. It's to develop the person that you are so that you grow and that you learn from it. It's not just a book that you read and then you put down. You want to put it into action. We want to learn how to get up in the morning and to live our day with purpose. So you don't want to just read this and put it down. So, it's like you don't have enough time to be both. What did this say? We don't have enough time to be unhappy. Where did it go? Lost it. I have to find that again. Location 400. Anyway, there we go. Don't have enough time to be both unhappy and mediocre. It's not just pointless, it's painful. So I really liked that. And I obviously wanted to highlight it. And now I just keep having a problem finding it. But you get what I'm saying about that. So then you can go through here and you can highlight, what it is that you want. So same thing when you're in Kindle, if you are reading, and you want to highlight something, you just hold it down and you highlight, it's whatever it is that you're wanting to do in the book. So that's just very brief, what you can do there. Now, and you can also switch back and forth. So, say you're reading, you want to switch back, and you've got the Audible that goes back and forth. On this particular one, I don't have it downloaded to where it goes back and forth, but I can. And then you would just tap here to go back and forth. So you can kind of play around with that. That's how you learn on those things. Now, I will tell you this. I'm going to go back to Audible quickly. It will take up a lot of space on your phone with Audible. So you'll see here at the top where it says Cloud, Device, and iTunes. That's why, I only have 3 books here on my device, and I have a ton of memory, like 258, whatever it is, gigabytes or whatever. And on my cloud, I've got several books, like tons that I purchase. But I don't keep many. These are the only ones I'm listening to right now. Because I just delete them because they do take up, like I said, a ton of space. So when you're done with them, you just kind of swipe it over and delete to device, and they just go here. They go to your cloud. They're still yours. They're yours forever once you purchase them. So hopefully that helps. I highly recommend listening, because I was always a perfectionist and said I need to have my book, I need to have my pencil, I need to have my highlighter, and that's how I need to do it. Don't do it that way, because you won't do it. It's better to do it just a little bit and take in something than to not do it at all and take in nothing. So start doing it. Start listening to it. I promise you, it's going to change your life. You're going to love the Miracle Morning. If you need any help with this, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to help you.